Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new episode of Legends of Runeterra. Today we are going to take a look at a Mid Scout deck. It's basically Mid Bannerman, but with Scout, and that's why it has been renamed to Mid Scoutsman. The idea is simple. You've got powerful creatures, we've got some barriers here and there, we've got protection, and we've got Misfortune and Quinn. Let's take a look at the deck quickly and you'll understand why this deck is actually good and is ladder worthy. We've got Citry of Cloudfield, Fleet Feather Tracker, Radiant Strike, Ranger's Resolve. This actually can help against Veils and against Make It Rain, so it's a very nice, good addition. Bright Steel Protector, War Chefs, Green Fang Warden. This is one of the Scout cards. Loyal Badger Bear, Misfortune, Prismatic Barrier, Relentless Pursuit, Grizzle Ranger, Vanguard Bannerman, Quinn, Radiant Guardian, Swiftwing Lancer, Citria the Bold, and Genevieve, I think I pronounced that correctly, Elmheart. It's another Scout. So, why combine Misfortune with Scouts? Well, it's pretty duh. Misfortune levels up when allies attack, so she's seen you attack 4 times. Now this means 2 of your attack turns if you have at least 1 scout on each of your attack turn. What that means is make sure when you attack you have you first initiate the scout attack phase and then attack with your main force, of course selective, because you don't want to lose what's important to you, and you want to keep stuff. Of course, if your opponent has like 4 creatures on the board and you have just 3, and if you attack, there's most likely that your opponent will choose the blockers in such a way that you'll be left with no creatures and your opponent will be left with 4 creatures still, then no, it's a no-go. You need to figure out how to proceed. But because the creatures are powerful themselves, you can also use them for defensive purposes and for attack. The attacks are blunt, and of course, Misfortune, once leveled up, is gonna deal. Where is it? Bullet time. Deal 1 3 times to battling enemies and the enemy nexus. And if I'm not mistaken, you're gonna deal 3 damage in total per attack once Misfortune has leveled up. Protection all the way, try to keep Misfortune alive. Of course, Quinn is also an important card. It benefits from the same level up passive. I've seen you attack 4 times. Of course, the cost is a bit higher, and mostly because Quinn is a scout and because it's he summons, or she, I think it's she, yeah, she summons a Valor. Now, Valor is pretty useful in combination with Radiant Guardian. Why? Because when Valor dies, you get to play Radiant Guardian, or whenever another creature dies. We don't have individually the spell. We could add it, but a 2 cost that doesn't provide only a challenger, doesn't provide something explicit like immediate board value such as Bright Steel Protector. I don't know. I could trade the Radiant Strike because the curve looks pretty steep on those 1 costs. I could drop the Radiant Strikes and get some Valors in there, but I feel that Radiant Strike can help you in a lot of situations if you want to keep something alive and keep it for next turn in order to push that. This is pretty much it. Instead of Genevieve Elmheart, you could probably just add a Citrus, and that would make you that would give you a free Relentless Pursuit. It heals your cards, although Genevieve gets you +1/+1. I don't know. It's debatable. Feel free to let me know in the comments what are your suggestions. This is the deck that I came up with, and I must say it's pretty good. I've used it on ladder as well, but I have now switched on to the Mic Drop Sejuani. I fell in love with that deck, but this is good nonetheless. Feel free to try it, and let's show you guys how it behaves. Okay, queued up and we're matched against a Freljord, Shadow Isles, Maokai, and Thresh. Let's see what we can do. An interesting starting hand. We've got Quinn. We don't have Misfortune, but it's fine. We have Scouts. And we can deal whatever enemy tries to present with a blocker with the tracker. Oh, that's just nice. That is very, very nice. Still no reply from my opponent. Possibly we'll be waiting for some spells. Okay, nothing here. Still nothing. My opponent must be having some weird draws. That's all. There comes Maokai. Let's play down the Scout. Okay, I'm gonna drop Quinn here. We got Valor, and we're gonna use Valor to draw out Maokai. Or the fleet for the tracker, whatever boats afloat. Withering Veil. Oh, you don't say. Hello. Tough. For everybody. It's on the house, it's free. It's like one very deserved glass of Jack with rocks. Of course, my opponent drained for 3, but all of my creatures are still intact. You know what that means. Oh, and Valor will not die because it has Toughness. This is outrageous. Well, if my opponent has nothing to play, Maokai is going to be dead. And, if I'm not mistaken, the game will be over. Yep, that's game over. That's too much damage there. That was a fast game. I didn't expect this to be fast. Too fast. Let's play one more. Ooh. Gangplank and Swain. This is going to be very interesting because both decks have heavy Nexus damage capability. Me with Scouts, him with stuff dealing damage to Nexus. If you guys are wondering why I'm just playing 1, 2, 3 games maximum, well, this is my time. It's my limited time that I choose. It's actually my only spare time of the day, which I choose to play and also record. It's the only moment when I can feel at home with a phone in my face, talking to myself like an idiot. Well, at least it's for your entertainment, guys. And I quite enjoy it. I'd play it anyway. Might as well just show you guys what crazy stuff I come up with. I have to be careful now with that keg. Opponent is up to 4 mana. Could see some actions here. Maybe we could see Misfortune destroyed. Nope. We're gonna take care of that. I'm gonna leave the keg though. There it is. Make it rain. at least we're gonna deal damage. If we would have pulled the keg in front of Misfortune, then we wouldn't have been dealing 3 damage. Pilfer goods. I will say nice options there. I'm not running any, even though I'm dealing damage. A lot of damage to the enemy Nexus. I'm not running any Pilfer goods. Because I wanted to keep the Bilgewater cards to a minimum. So it's only Misfortune. Oh, we're gonna have loads of fun. Depends on what my opponent wants to attack with. Because we'll get rid of stuff. We got Tough, we got Barrier. We can basically use it to trade 2 times. Okay. Changed his mind. That's what I like. Okay, we could be getting rid of a lot of stuff with that Make It Rain. But I'd rather buff. Why? Because Misfortune is kind of low on HP. Thanks to having only a couple of cards from Bilgewater, Bannerman will always, 95% will trigger the buff. So, I've just used my Scout token. Oh, and this is going to suck. Radiant Guardian. That's big. We're going to grab her by the legs. And we're going to have a little birdie sneak up under her skirt. And I'm going to keep Misfortune out of this. She's got, oh, a low battery. Just 10%. We have to hurry before the phone shuts down. We only need 1 more attack for Misfortune to get leveled up. And then it's going to be a slaughter. The game is going to go crazy. Even though we have less Nexus HP, stuff is going to change soon. Oh, that's just nasty. We're going to get 1 damage every round. We need to think of something that can get rid of either. Can't get rid of both, but at least one of them. I'd rather get rid of the Radiant Guardian, if you ask me. Because Misfortune will not be able to destroy Radiant Guardian. Has Tough. Need 4 damage. 4 damage in 1 swoop, that is. We could get out Quinn. Nice lines. Okay, and that's Gangplank and 1 keg. The thing is, if we manage to get Misfortune, but Quinn will die. No, I guess I'll just attack with Valor. And I'll try to drag who to drag. I think we're fine with that. We can get rid of the keg, and basically we can focus on some more damage in the non-scout attack phase.
No regrets, no mercy.
No regrets, no mercy. Start dealing some damage, baby. Come on. Oh, that was bad. Okay, so guess we're just gonna launch phase 2. How much damage can we deal? Joke's on you. We got tough, and we don't die that easily. Let's try to get rid of... Ah, come on. See what happens whenever you play tough. Opponent surrenders. Very big shout out to my channel supporters. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Cheers.